Snap Fitness, Converters, all of them growing. So fitness has essentially become an integral part of late. I mean, as Indians, we all understand that we do not really live a very healthy life, given our lifestyles, given our eating habits, and hence sports and fitness has to become part of the life. So be it a regular professional player or pick a sport as your leisure, sweat out activity. But that has become or becoming an integral part of it. A lot of marathons happening, schools no better than can tell us there is a lot of adoption. Edu Sports is another French company which do something similar, and they are adopting schools in big numbers. And adoption of a school around a program like this essentially again tells us that we as parents want our kids to grow in a very holistic environment. It's not only academics anymore, which probably most of the people of my generation would have gone through, but it's different today. I mean, I would want my kid to be exposed to at least 5 games, and once he is ready to make a choice, of course, start playing one and pick his career options. Right? So these are few factors, I would say, and some more to talk about are these marquee events which have been happening in India, right? So the way certain face value of international players has a lot of value is the same way all these marquee events create an impact on a normal consumer, on someone as a regular average parent who can start thinking, hey look, there is a lot happening in sports. There is F1 in India today, there are IPLs happening, there are international football teams who come in here and play. Most of the international football clubs are moving to India and setting up their agencies here to work closely. Nike as a brand, Airtel as a brand. I mean, what does a telecom company has to do with the sport? But Airtel today is driving a soccer initiative and would essentially take the kids to Bangalore. Because even the telecom companies today understand that, hey look, if they have to be out there in consumers' mind, the only way to get into their minds is through sports. So, giving a little bit of gyan around this, only for a reason, that this is what we consider as Sports365, that there is enough and more potential in sports and fitness as a category to build a business out. And we went about it and we launched it. And of course, as I said, when we started, we were thinking around an e-commerce platform, but very quickly we realized that sports and fitness is a business which needs a physical connect. You need to be on the ground in one way or the other, and hence we went on and chose a hybrid model. So we are not a pure play online company, but we do a online plus institutional engagement. So I'll talk a little bit about our company. And bit of insights, but yes, not most of insights. 4 blocks, which essentially tells you what we do. B2B plus B2C. So B2C is our online platform. As I said, it's available, it's public. We already ship pan-India. Quite exciting. We even got a few orders in the past from outside India locations, and the guys were ready to pay us the shipment and we could customize it. But I guess we would build it over a period of time how to handle it. Logistics is a pain point there. On B2B side, our offerings are around complete infrastructure delivery. So we do the sports services. Given that Mahesh Gupta is our partner and he also has a company MBTA, Mahesh Gupta Tennis Academy, backed by infrastructure team who actually lays sports services, be it your tennis court, badminton court, squash courts, swimming pools, anything around sports facilities. It's all done by this team within MBTA, and we work very closely with them to furnish all the infrastructure required. So we essentially go ahead and pick the turnkey offering from builders, from schools, from colleges, from clubs and academies, wherever we can come in, pitch our offering, and as long as the guys are okay, price war is something which always remains in the street, especially when you are dealing institutional. But that's something which works out well. Holistic brand building is the second block, which we believe in, that online plus offline mix in terms of marketing, given sports and fitness as a category, is a must. Especially the moment you talk about online, it is doable as long as you have lots of money, and it is also measurable because you can reach out pan-India and pan-continent within no time as long as you keep spending the money. Offline is something which actually would raise questions on scalability. But today, Sports365 is present in Bangalore and can do a lot of offline events here. But the moment you ask me to go to Cuttack and go to Calcutta and do something offline, it would become a pain point. So these are few things which we are still figuring out how we would solve it. And that is where I would actually seek help from this ecosystem around sports, wherein we do have event management companies around, we have celebrity management companies around, we have a lot of affiliates and influencers in each of these pockets. And also one of the big reasons for me here is I'm sure in all of us there lies one